So we're trying to find different ways to move the culture forward, getting into corporate spaces, as well as, you know, the regular entertainment community. Focusing a lot on that and pushing that company forward. I do believe that we as poets should be seen in the same light as a comedian, as a musician, as a singer, trying to put that go forward. So have to wrap poetry up in other forms, like music, acting, just like put on things like that, have people, and it'll be able to stand on. So that's the mission that I'm on currently right now. What's coming for me? I'm working on an anti-tobacco commercial on one of the international poetry contests. American we're shooting that commercial now. Hopefully, that was next on my agenda. After that, the last part of this quarter is focused on figuring out revenue into poetry. So that poetry paid and really be value for what we do and what we bring to this art form. So that. My brother says to be here.
Larry, your connection is kind of going in and out.
Going in?
Yes.
Okay, Mike check. Can you hear me now?
There we go.
There we go.
Much better.
Okay, so yeah, again, it's a pleasure to be here with my brother Saint Ice to help him kick off the release of his book. I had the pleasure of reviewing it and giving him feedback on it, and yeah, it was an easy listen, and I'm proud of what he's doing and look forward to supporting him on his journey going forward. So I'll go ahead and right now. Okay, in the vein of love being so cool, she said, I never knew love like this before. I replied, scratching the surface, my passion runs deep as the ocean floor. She said, please tell me more, mi amor. I said, my love is tropical, like Tahiti beach water crashing upon your sandy shore. Please allow me a chance to plant two seeds, a son and a daughter with features that look like mine and yours. And would you mind if I named my son after me? So when my reign is over, he'll be the next one to come after me? She said, King, when you speak that way, it reminds me of royalty, a majestic manifestation of real romance, no lack of never devoid of loyalty. In other words, you really got a hold on me. Indeed, my basic instinct was to grab her and kiss her. That black love is real to the point where when she falls asleep for those 8 hours, I will desperately miss her. Hence, I love, and I can never resist her. And all I really want is for her and I to play a game of butt-naked twister. Right hand red, left hand blue. Forget about my feet; those are reserved doing the cha-cha, just me and you. I saw the spark eye and a smile grace her face, penetrated her mental and witnessed beautiful thoughts and dreams taking place. My hand upon her waist, lips upon her neck. I whispered in her ear, your wish is my command. She said, I command you to write a check. I said, a check? She said, not a check for me, it's for my nonprofit organization. See, I'm an activist in the community, and my goal is in higher education. I felt her dedication, so preoccupation, procreation was put on my. See, I'm infatuated with a woman who loves her community and is always looking to lift her man high, knowing that a good man will lift his woman just as high. Two collide, side by side. When we ride, it's always top down. The world is love. Yeah, I say. That's that piece.
Thank you so much for that piece, Larry Love.
Larry, you know I always like your style, Larry.
Man, Larry, man, you know you dangerous with that pen, bro. Woo-wee! And that delivery, man, watch out now. Nice.
Nice. Thank you so much. Coming up to the mic is Stacy Bullock. This is the first time I had to the pleasure of meeting you. I heard so many great things about you from St. Ice. I am excited to hear your words. Tell us about you, what you do in your community, what you got going on coming up. You have any books out? And then bless our mic.
All righty. Thank you so much for having me. This has been a pleasure just sitting here listening to these prolific artists. And, I started writing as a child as well. And I was actually told when I was 10 not to write anymore because my journal was found at that time, and life was a little bit dark. So my writing was dark. And they didn't appreciate that, the person who read it. And I'm so glad that I didn't listen and didn't stay stuck in the mindset of this is something that I shouldn't be doing because it's who I am. I love to write. I'm almost sometimes afraid to write because I go so far into it to pull out something that will edify people and that will build up people. And that's who I am. I call myself a people builder. You see down the bottom, it says power and resilience. I have a coaching agency and a workforce development agency that helps people become better human beings. And that's what I like to write about now because life is not dark anymore. It's filled with a whole lot of light. So I'm just real excited about that. And I have coming up here, before I go too far, actually, I have 4 books. I'm working on my 5th one now. I have 2 that went #1 on Amazon, and thank
Wow.
you. The last one that went #1 is called Recognizing the Stranger in the Mirror, and that's me, and trying to help people become the creation that God made them to be. And so my next event coming up, I am the mistress of ceremony for the San Pedro Music Festival, which is headlining Tony Terry and Poncho Sanchez. So that's a blessing that literally it showed up. Thank you. It showed up because of poetry. Somebody heard a poem I did at SWAM, and they said, you have to be our mistress of ceremony. And so that's next on the agenda, September 10th. And after that, I'm an awardee, if that's what you call it. I'm receiving I'm an honoree. That's what it is. I'm receiving an award from an organization called Sisters Supporting Sisters out of Houston, Texas. And I'll be in Texas on October 14th helping to build people. And that's who I am, what I do. I also have a nonprofit organization called Ordered Steps Incorporated, where we serve formerly incarcerated female veterans and homeless women, which I am a veteran. I'm a female, but I'm a veteran. I served in the United States Army for 18 years until I was abruptly discharged because of an injury. And so that made me have to recalculate life. And that's a little bit of what I want to talk, what my poem is about tonight is called Mosaic Dreams. And sometimes our dreams get a little miscued and we can get off track and think that, the pieces, all of these little pieces laying around, how are they going to come together? So that's what I want to bless you all with tonight, Mosaic Dreams. Although your dreams may feel like they're in pieces, no need to worry because it seems to be coming across as a broken thesis. This really is a sign that you are more than a bag of scattered fantasies. No worries at all. Your dreams are puzzle pieces to your increases. Now you are on God's assembly line being put together. No worries, you won't fail or fall because your dreams don't come from you. They are constructed and put together by a force that is stronger than any glue. Physiologically, psychologically, you're the rich array manifesting streams of an abundant life. No worries, my friend. Your stages of growth and determination will produce a light that guides you to and through. Every piece of the process reveals your truth. In the end of this dream, you'll find an authentic display of evidence and proof that you are a carrier of masterpieces whose life is used as the canvas showing the works of Almighty God.
Okay, nice.
Wow,
Beautiful,
breathtaking.
beautiful.
Woo, woo. I didn't hear that was beautiful.
You used one of my favorite words, and that was edify. And I appreciate that. You're such an amazing, talented being. You just exude so much, you know, well, just so much energy from you, and what you do is just so beautiful. It's I don't even have the words to say. I just enjoyed everything that you talked about, and what you're doing for your community is commendable, right? Because some people just stop doing whatever they're doing after they finish working or career ends. It's just like, it's about me now and I don't care. But you kept on pushing through and moving and start some things to do for yourself. And that is a great testimony to share. I'm so glad that you're here with us, and people need to hear these stories and hear these things. It's just beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next up, again, to bless our mic, is Saint Ice. And
Well,
then
Miss.
a couple of questions in between this
Okay, so
after
Miss.
this round.
Okay, so before I run off with the mic, I would love to hear you tell us about you, and you bless the mic with a Saint Ice piece.
Okay. Well, my
Rolling
name
off
is
the hip.
Andrea. I go by Miss Drea the Poet. I'm also a chef, a writer. I have a publishing company. I try to do different things for my community. I worked in social services. I still work in social services, but I work with youth for about 20 years, from small children in group homes in the YMCA, and currently work for a community-based organization that helps the homeless stay housed. And I work for another organization that makes sure that the elderly are treated fairly in their placements. I just like working with like-minded people, with important people. I think support is very important, especially in our community, and just come together to help each other um, live their dreams, and help others live their dreams and things like that. I see a lot of greatness in a lot of people, and it's just not about the popularity for me. It's about making sure that that gift is heard and seen, because everybody has a story and somebody else needs to hear that story. It could be empowering. It can help somebody out of a dark situation. So I'm love, you know, it's just full of love and hope, for our community. And I just want to see us all shine and do great. And I'm not really about competition or anything like that. I think we have our own individual styles, and we all should be here to win. And I just want to see everybody win. And I did have a book come out this year on my birthday, and it's titled Connections Between Us. And I think we all, in some way, have some kinds of connections. I have a couple of other books. I also just started embarking on teaching people anger management, facilitating classes and parenting classes and anger management classes and things like that. Um, yeah. Hey, Carlos, how are you? Thank you for joining us. But I met Say Nice at an event, actually, Larry Love and Anthony's event. And he was like, "Hey, you famous. I've seen you on social media." And then after that, we just start meeting up at different poetry events. And he just has a cool, spirit. He is really cool. He's like really cool. Ice, like his name is. And Larry Love is a really like dope poet, a really cool guy. Has a really great spirit. Carlton, the same thing. So I just like to work in fellowship with like-minded people. And I think it's just something great that everybody brings to the table and wants to do. I'm going to read a poem from St. Ice's book. And the poem that he wanted me to read is poem 29, and it's titled Under the Covers. Adjusting my pillow and shifting my covers. Another grand morning awakening, not shaken, not mistaken, this vivid dream. It was a vision, magnificent. You were my king and I was your queen. Our awe-aspiring kingdom built by our enduring efforts, brick by brick, defining the threads in real-life tests. Love was the cement under the covers. Our castle, where our hearts were increased, our love gives chase without satin sheets, leathers or lace. We are draped in the chemistry of passion, exchanged under the covers. Our wonderful, wonderful walkway, winding beyond the palace grounds, was masterful. Manicure housing a building, the bubbling brook laced with gorgeous flower garden, devoid of emotions, once hardened, and a list of I beg your pardons replaced with hello, darling. Deeper into love, I have fallen under the covers. Fingers interlocked, embrace forms, yearn to perform as lips learn. And the taste of surface, heart rate increase. The experience renders me speechless. My blood sugar elevated because of the sweetness, adjusting my pillows and shifting my covers. Another grand morning awakes. There I go, dreaming under the covers.
Ooh, boy, that was fire. Watch out now.
I like it. I like it better when she read it.
I do too.
That was a
Woo!
nice little piece.
Thank you. Yeah. You were magnificent, my sister. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. That was
Oh
nice.
boy.
I love
Okay.
love. So anything with love, it's a lot of love poets that I really enjoy.
Wow.
Okay.
This is cool.
The mic's on you, say nice.
Okay. So again, I'm really happy to be here. Um Poet Drea, you coming up with this amazing idea, bringing folks together. Really just a celebration of the event that's coming up September 27th. We're going to be at the World Stage over in Lamert Park, 7 p.m. That's Wednesday night, but of course, every night in LA is a poetry night, so we still good. It's going to be a book signing and live poetry. For those watching in, just about every voice that you heard tonight will also be on that stage with us. The event is called the Love Is So Cool Affair, audio and hardcover book release celebration. And as I like to say, it's a celebration of love. It's a testimony, it's a testament, it's a journey. Again, speaking about the most powerful force in the universe, and we're talking about the power of love. I'm elated. I'm excited. In addition to being quote unquote Saint Ice the poet, Carlton alluded to me being a publisher. So everything that's Saint Ice related falls under Drops of Ice, be it the books, the
Wait a
audio.
minute. He is also a dope illustrator, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let me brag a little on Say Nice real quick before you finish and get into this stuff. So I have a children's book that's coming out, and I was so frustrated with the illustrator that I had, and I was talking to, Saint Ice about it, and I sent him the pictures and stuff. And so we just start working together. He built my characters. He's putting there, and it's so dope. Everybody, when y'all see this book, I'm telling y'all gonna be calling Saint Nice. But he's just such a great craftsman. He's into his art. He's very professional in what he do, and has great talent. I don't even know why he don't have a million illustrated books out here, but he does such a great job in bringing my characters to life and giving them personality and things like that. He really listens to the artist when you tell him what you want. So when I told him about my vision and he drew the pictures, it was just like he listened. The other guy, I mean, a lot of people I work with, and it's sad that you give them a deposit, you give them your money, then you don't hear from it anymore. And it's like when they didn't have your money, they had all the time in the world. And as soon as they get that deposit, it's like, oh, they so busy, you know. But with St. Nice, he was calling me, you know, updating me on different things before I even got a chance to bug him. So just really, really a all around dope person. I appreciate you.
You so sweet. I appreciate you too. Okay, so piggyback on me being an illustrator, we go back to the government name. So that's Clint D. Johnson.